and great hockey players. It's fitting, therefore, that today we are honoring Mike Myers, the funniest comedian this country has ever produced, and a man who also happens to be a lifelong Maple Leafs fan. Mike Myers was born and raised right here in Toronto. He began his career with Chicago's Second City Troupe and was soon discovered by Saturday Night Live producer Lorne Michaels, who made him a featured performer and writer on the show in 1989. Mike Myers successfully brought his popular SNL character, Wayne Campbell, to the big screen in Wayne's World, and the rest is legendary. Yet Mike Myers is more than a comedian. He is a multifaceted performer, director, writer, and actor. He is one of an elite group of comedians who are able not only to be funny, but also to create fully realized comic universes for their audiences to inhabit and delight in. So far, only 3 comedians have managed to consistently achieve this: Charlie Chaplin, Peter Sellers, and Mike Myers. Wayne's World, Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery, and their sequels became global smash hits, so popular and influential, in fact, that many of their lines are now part of our vernacular. Yeah, baby! Mike has been generous with Humber. In 2000, he participated in a panel discussion that helped the college raise scholarship money. And when we auditioned applicants for the Humber College comedy program, we asked them, who inspires you? Time and time again, the answer is Mike Myers. Often, this answer is followed by a description of how the student grew up watching Mike's films with a parent. That's a special moment for a comedian, seeing what makes mom or dad laugh and then figuring out how to make that happen. His influence is so great that when, due to an awful snowstorm this past March, Mike was forced to cancel his appearance at Humber, some students openly wept, and one went so far as to have his appendix burst. Science would say there was no relationship, but we know what it was. Mike Myers is inspiring because, along with being a knockdown, hilarious writer and performer, there is, running through his work, a central core of humanity. His comedy sends up rather than puts down. You leave a Mike Myers movie exhausted from laughing, and you leave feeling buoyant and rejuvenated. That's comedy's fundamental purpose, to help us laugh at what frightens and worries us and revel in life's vagaries. Some artists might be tempted to rest on such accomplishments, but Mike Myers has continued to push himself artistically. He most recently made his directorial debut with the documentary Supermensch, The Legend of Shep Gordon, a film that chronicles the life of talent manager Shep Gordon. It premiered at the 2013 Toronto International Film Festival and has debuted in theaters this month. It's a brilliant, nuanced movie that leaves you believing that nice guys can finish first. Again, there's that humanity. Which leads us back to our convocation today. President Whitaker, on behalf of Humber, it is with great honor and pleasure that I ask you to confer upon Mike Myers the degree of Bachelor of Applied Studies.
How many people are here for the hospitality and hotel? Well, congratulations. And my only advice to you is that you represent Canada, and I am a Canadian. I often represent Canada. I live in the United States now, and my kids are from the United States. And the first thing I taught my son was, where's Daddy from? And he goes, Canada. And that's very important. So while I don't have much experience in the field, you know, Canada's a very, very beautiful country. As you can see, this is all off the cuff because I didn't anticipate this, but I want to give you guys your due. And please, you know, every friend that you can make for Canada, it only helps Canada. Congratulations. The speech I've written is more for the performers and theater people. But please take the shape of what I'm about to say and apply it to your particular... Yeah, okay. All right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very pleased to receive an honorary bachelor's degree in applied studies here at Humber Institute of Technology and Advanced Learning. Thank you very much. Thank you. It actually is a huge honor, and I'm serious. Thank you very much. Legend has it that the great Canadian comedian John Candy was at Toronto Airport, and a baggage handler came up to him and said, "Wow, John Candy, why is it when all you Canadian comedians make it big, you move down to the States, eh?" And John Candy said, "Well, actually, I live in Thornhill." And the baggage handler said, "I thought you made it big, eh?" And that's what it is to be a famous Canadian. Now, if you look up my name on Wikipedia, you'll see that I too have become, I guess, a famous Canadian. And I'm going to let you in on a very, very, very big secret that I hope that you all actually, truly believe, because what I'm about to tell you is the God's honest truth. I never wanted to be famous. Absolutely true. I'm happy it happened. I'm very, very grateful that it happened. I can't believe it. But on all things sacred, I swear to you, I never wanted to be famous. I did, however, want to be legendary. I'm not an idiot. But there are actually, as much as that's a joke, there is a difference. Legendary is being known for something that you do, and famous is just being known. Yet in the culture right now, being known has become an end in itself, free from the prerequisite of achievement. Celebrity used to mean being celebrated for something that you did. Celebrity has now become a devalued currency. Konstantin Stanislavski once said, "Love the art in yourself and not yourself in the art." The true reward of creativity is creativity itself. Fame, in many ways, is the industrial disease of creativity. So I'm going to say to you, my big piece of advice in all walks here is don't waste your time trying to be famous. It's not a destination. It's certainly not a destination that nourishes. But do, very much, do spend your time making things. Time spent making things is never wasted. Spend your time getting better at what you do. Spend your time studying those that have come before you. Creativity is a subject fit for study, and you will be a student of creativity for the rest of your life. And here's another secret. I never thought that I would ever be, quote unquote, discovered. Now, Pam Thomas, who's over here, is a very fabulous Canadian. So I'll be very, very proud of her. She's a fabulous producer and just a real inspiration to all of us, and should be an inspiration to you as well. Pam Thomas saw me on the stage at Second City here in Toronto and recommended me to Lorne Michaels at Saturday Night Live. An act of generosity and belief in me for which I will forever be indebted. But I'm convinced that it happened because I never expected to be discovered. For many years prior, I made my own opportunities. I worked in England in small clubs, making £10 a night. I formed a comedy troupe, the Comedy Store Players, which I'm proud to say is the longest running theater company with the same cast in the history of theater. I went over from Toronto to London and I started that with nothing. I just wanted to work, you know what I mean? That cast went on to become Whose Line Is It Anyway in England. And that's an idiot in Scarborough went over there and went, nobody's hiring And while there was much rejection and many failures, there was a small, still voice that was inside my head that said, their rejection may inform me, but it won't define me. My greatest achievement is just not giving up. On paper, I really should have, but I didn't. And by the time Pan Thomas recommended me to Lauren Michaels, I had long since abandoned the notion that anyone would ever discover me, but I never abandoned the art in myself. Here's my big advice for you, and it may apply to you in the hospitality industry as well. Forgive me, sorry. Don't wait for Hollywood to knock on your door. Make your own movies. Don't wait to be hired by a theater company. Make your own stage. If it's been said that theater is 2 planks and a passion, then go to Canadian Tire and buy 2 planks. Don't wait for anyone to discover you. Discover yourself. For the past few years, you've had the opportunity to make things. Hold on to that. You've been given a gift that will continue to nourish you for the rest of your life. And remember this, fame is fleeting. Creativity is forever. Be legendary. Get to work. Away you go. Thank you very much. Congratulations.